to another great episode of KLB TV, Chattanooga, Tennessee. I am your host, Ken Johnson, and we are talking about being ready to die. That's right, as you can see in the background, Ethiopia, Tigray leader rejects surrender ultimatum, says people are ready to die. Yeah, come on, man. You know nobody's ready to die. That's just stupid. And you remember me showing you the difference in the people versus the leaders. You can see there's a definite ethnic cleansing imbalance going on right there. So either the Tigrayan leader is misleading the people or the people are just being misled. Either which way, they aren't ready to die, I'm sure. We haven't seen any evidence of that. We would have seen evidence of that before now, such as protest and why they're protesting. Like in Nigeria, we know what's going on if they decide to pick up arms and try and move against forces, in other words. Now you have to remember that they are part of Ethiopia, like the same as South Dakota would be part of the United States and would be opposing the federal government, is the same sense you can put to Ethiopia and Tigray, a small part, a small region of Ethiopia going against it. So Ethiopia is really calling it treason, which is understandable if you are a region. So I would think that they have support, outside support, interest that is interested in them growing, annexing more land and more power. The leader of Ethiopia's dissident Tigray region has said his people are ready to die defending their homeland, rejecting Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed's ultimatum that they surrender within 72 hours. Now, if somebody tells you we're about to attack your capital, get out, because we know that the region is corrupt and the people are gonna, protest against that. Speak up. You'll see news coverage about it. You'll see videos of phone videos coming out. The fact that it's little information leads you to believe that the conflict was started by someone else, with an ulterior motive, with multiple interests. So we know they are. Let's read a little bit here. It says Abiy launched a military campaign against the Tigray People's Liberation Front. That's the TPLF on November the 4th, accusing it of attacking two federal military camps in the northern region, as well as defying and seeking to destabilize his government. So, you're trying to destabilize the government. You're trying to destabilize the government because the government is progressing out, it's growing. And if you have an interest in it not growing and it just maintaining status quo, then those are the interested parties, the people who control the money. They want it to stay the same. When Ethiopia pulled out of the Middle East, because that's right, if we look at the map, you're right there in the Middle East by the time you leave Yemen. Because this is Mekelle, this is where Ethiopia wants to attack. This is the capital of Tigray, the administrative capital of Tigray. So, it's really, when you look at the ports and the fact that it's so close to the water, and water and ports mean a lot to sea, and transport and smuggling mostly. So really, you can look at it as a smuggling area, because once you hit that sea, nobody can find you. It's very hard to find you. Let's put it like that. Once you hit the water, nighttime, underwater, so you could come in from out here. Let me make sure you guys are in the screen with me. Yeah, I guess I could move it up a little bit, huh? When you think about trying to destabilize something and take over something, so the interested third party would just need to get Ethiopia to start generating war or fighting and having expenditure using this money and focus fighting to take back what is its, because I was about to say his and its at the same time, but in Tigray wanting to separate and have its own and do what it wants to do would indicate that a party's interest is definitely involved in trying to destabilize, because they shot up satellites, they're doing technology, baby, they're growing fast. Abiy, last year's Nobel Peace Prize winner, on Sunday called on the TPLF to surrender peacefully within 3 days, saying they were at a point of no return. They told them no. So, guys, you got to think once again, who's trying to control that border area, the waterways? That's who's going to make all the money. That's who controls the area, the people who control the port towns. And so these are the closest areas. This would probably be perfect. You got the river here. So we'll get to the bottom of it, guys, as time goes on. And trust me, you, that we are ahead of the game. If you are only hearing it from me, and we are ahead of the game. We are watching closely why Tigray is blowing up their roads so Ethiopia can't maintain its region and maintain its balance. It would be from an outside source. Probably whoever they stop buying oil from would be more than likely the most direct, obvious answer. So we can kind of start to lean in one direction when you think about it. I'll leave the article in the description below, but I think that'll pretty much sum it up. I mean, we could go over to Wikipedia and let's see if you see that. Yeah, we could probably read here. Tigray province is a historical province of northern Ethiopia. Okay, right away, we know it's part of it. Let's go scroll down here to Tigray's administrative capital is Mekelle. So that's the area that Ethiopia is going to attack and get control back of, because they've been invaded. When you look at the initial picture under Ethiopia, is going to show that it's not showing the original one. But we read from the Guardian guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I think you got a gist of it that Tigray is probably wrong. They're getting support. They've already been ethnically cleansed for the most part. Amalgamation has set in. The leaders are not really of that people or for that the people, and are using the people to try and take control of this area. Now that's a very simple conclusion, and you can hold me to it. You know this. So I would say forward march, forward on Ethiopia, and get rid of those corrupt people, a minority who's trying to control the majority and its resources. So all hail the powers of Addis Ababa. Like, share, subscribe if you're new, guys. That's it. We're just doing Ethiopia because nothing else is really interesting right now. We know where we are on the liberation front as far as the NFAC goes. I've told you about the political parties. We talked about Joe last night. That's amazing. He's just totally out of the race just because of a charge. And it's nothing really new to talk about. I'm not going to tell you who died, who got shot, who killed who. That's for, you go to those other stations. Here we learn. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you later, guys. Bye.